Hello, a cháirde. Ceachúid ar fad. Agus we're gave le fáilte rúbis staach ríist. Ag thank folk, it's Friday this time. We're back. Cabroner fui mile. I'm sorry about the delay. Little gremlins were at it again. The internet wasn't connecting for some reason. It was automatically connecting up to the Wi-Fi, which is much slower than the kind of the lined internet one, and then just had to kind of plug everything out and go again. And yeah, as I say, when it out, plug it out. So, ceachúil super fad, tá siúil an gúil super fad go má. Tá man seo lom hain at I'm here on my own again today, so hope that's alright. The lads are busy boys, very busy boys. So I'm gonna play a couple of songs for you. I start off. Please do get commenting in the comments there for any requests, certain that you might have. People kind of chilling in, saying hello from Slovakia, flying to the US. So tonight's gonna be an early one. Very nice. Petra, well, safe flight tomorrow over to the US. Hope you have a great time. I wonder, are you going over to visit any of the other guys over there, or just heading over for your own business or whatever? But either way, hope you have a good time. Right, so I might start off with oh yeah, there we go. Hello from Kay. I might start off with a song or two to crack things off. Do you know what? I'll do some for a while. Ceachúil tas guitarín. Má tá ein cheist díomh na Gaeilge, nó ein cheist generalta, nó ein cheist maid le héanrad. Chuiristeach na commenta, agus banna me tríla say ragart. If anybody has any questions with regard to the Irish language, with regard to music, anything, throw them into the comments and try to get as many as possible. Yo! Don't know what kind of scale this thing. Sure, we try to get there. Oh, pirates, yes, there are I. So light to the merchant ships. Minutes after they took her from the bottomless pit, but my hand was made strong by the hand of the Almighty. We found in this generation triumphantly. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever have, redemption songs, redemption songs. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. Have no fear for atomic energy, 'cause none of them can stop the time. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Some say it's just a part of it. We've got to fulfill the book. Won't you help sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever have, redemption songs, redemption songs. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. Now none but ourselves can free our mind. Oh, have no fear for atomic energy, 'cause none of them can stop the time. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Ooh, some say it's just a part of it all. We've got to fulfill the book. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever have, redemption songs. 'Cause all I ever have, redemption songs. Shana, get the book, Bob Marley. Get the book, Bob Marley. So that's a song called Redemption Song. I'm sure most of you already know. Wonderful song by the mighty Bob Marley. Let's have a look and see through these. Resting a song will be difficult, or starting a wave. Oh yes, Bettina, remember that old video of Stephen Keith and Lisa's foot? Yeah, that's right. That was up in Donegal a long time ago. Jeez, that is a long time ago now. It might not be Stiff's dog, but some of his neighbours bark. Yes, there is a dog barking next door. He is indeed. I'm afraid there's not much I can do about it. If I throw on the what you call it, the sound canceller suppression, I think if I do that, I think it makes potentially a little difference, but I think then it causes hassle with when I'm singing or whatever, playing music. So is it better now? Can you hear the dog? I want to throw on a bit of a canceller there. I don't know if that works, but I think it might affect the actual playing, so I might actually have to. No, in Kechalodi, tas sulam gush bilog zenagama. Yeah, it's the first. It's the second day of September of May. Beltana. So Thomas Saura Linn, Saura Tucky. I'm not sure if it's on Saura Nachilot or down. I know it's not on Saura. Not the summer in Australia for sure. It's probably coming into their winter now. And also other places don't start summer for another month. Silly billies is my opinion on that. But yeah, so in Ireland, the traditional calendar, summer starts in Beltana. It's a festival, so we have a bank holiday weekend this weekend, the May bank holiday weekend, which I think there's a bank holiday weekend in a lot of other places. I know, pretty sure there's one over in England this weekend as well. May Day or something like that. Yeah, the May bank holiday weekend. So Tusan, Taura, Linn and Cha. We got Beltana, Mehev, agus Úl. So May, June and July there are 3 summer months. And then Lunasa, August is the start of our Fóir. Our Fóir is autumn. So we've got Lunasa, Meán Fóir, agus Deireadh Fóir. Meán Fóir meaning middle of autumn, Deireadh Fóir meaning the end of autumn. So there's the 3 autumn months. And you've got Samhain, Nollaig, agus Anar. Samhain being the start of winter or November, and then Nollaig is December, meaning Nollaig, agus Anar, which is January. And you got Fára, Martha, Avia, and they are the spring. An Yarach, an Tarach, Gomeshkia. So, a couple of requests there we have. In UK we have, you've got a bank holiday, May Day. I was pretty sure of that, yeah. In the UK, actually, question for UK listeners or whatever, do you consider this the start of summer, or do you consider June the start of summer? That's a question for you. And I'm not sure what the crack is, I suppose, in the US as well. You're Northern Hemisphere too, so do you consider, I think you consider June the start of summer. Although, yeah, do. That's a little question for all my friends out there. There's Mad and Shah. Mad or Madra. You might know it as Madra, Madra. Sin focail ha dog. That's what a dog is. That's called a Madra. No Mada Marja. She's a gunacht. Mada. We leave it out. A Madu, as I say up in the north. Madu. Call it Madu. And then Madra. Mawadra. Or if you want to get a little bit kind of more, I don't know, a little mutt or something. Here's a little doggy and a little mutt. I suppose a gyre. Gyre is another little word. Mad is kind of like the official word, and gyre is like, call my gyre. Where's my little dog, or where's my little mutt, I suppose. I'm not really sure what the difference is there. One is a little bit more informal or something. My gyre. Call my gyre. My gaur. Gaur then is a goat, and gyre is a dog. So I have to get confused. But in the US, it's usually Memorial Day weekend, the end of May. So the end of May is Memorial Day weekend. Okay, so you don't have a thing. We're late spring, early summer. That's from Justin Spoonlander. Late spring, early summer. So when does your summer start then, Justin? Typically in the US, Memorial Day, last Monday in May is considered the start of summer. Ah, right. So it doesn't actually start on the month, on the change of the month itself. Okay. Interesting. So you could have, if it's the last Monday, it's like the 20, whatever. I don't know what the last Monday of May is here. Let's have a check on the calendar here. Last Monday is the 26th. So the 26th of May is the start of your summer this year. Interesting. That's it. I didn't know that. I thought it was just a month. It went on months or whatever. Very good, very good. Well, Fail in the Beltana. Yeah, it's an old Celtic festival, Beltana, and celebrated with bonfires traditionally. Not so much anymore, obviously, but traditionally. Right, I saw a few requests. Just 1 second, I need to go over here. Hope you can still hear me there. I just need to get the guitar strap. And, funnily enough, it is a Bob Marley guitar strap, which I have. I love Bob Marley songs. They're class, in my opinion. I'm going to play 2 songs. 1st of May is a holiday in Germany with a lot of different traditions. Yeah, I'm pretty sure 1st of May is quite a common bank holiday for across the world. And I'm guessing is it related to summer and the summer months coming, because all these bank holidays started somewhere. Be them in the old pagan religions of the countries or something activated them. Right. Let's see how we get on here now. I need another capo for this next song. Where are you, a capoine? Here we go. Oh, sorry, time out of rash. Whoa, that's fairly out of tune. These are new strings. Sometimes they take a little bit of time to settle in. And if you remember, I broke one last week, very early, which is very annoying. Although I'm not. I have to wait and see now. Anyway, in France, it's the 21st of June, which is the day we celebrate music. That's the start of your summer. It's 21st. The 21st of June is typically the longest day of the year, isn't it? It's the solstice. The way we tend to do it, or the way I suppose we look at it, is that it's smack bang in the middle of summer for us. So it's kind of well, that's not smack bang actually. It's kind of halfway through June, and then if you go a month and a half either side, you've got your 3 months of summer. That's just when all the stuff opens. Summer still starts in June, solstice time. Happy early birthday, Rebecca. Yeah, summer starts in June. I guess the difference if the season starts at equinox, solstice, or maybe between them, Celtic. Early February is the coldest winter. Okay, so in the Slavic year, you guys start your seasons on the equinoxes and the solstices. That is interesting. That is very interesting. So your summer starts around the 21st of June, and that was what somebody else said. In France too, they do the same. Meteorological summer begins on June 1st and ends on August 31st here in the UK. Excellent. Labour Day, that's the other one, yeah. Working class unions and all that. Yeah. I remember learning about that. the typical end of summer is Labor Day, first Monday in September. So and then the year got you guys' Labor Day is in September. USian summer is Labor Day. Interesting, isn't it? So we all have different summer starts. Very interesting. Right, I'll crack into this next song. Just need to get rid of this thing, sorry. Yo! Mashkani hemni smooth Bring lana godoni vlashme Achom mchalim bergo Achruch mfoki antarge Is fatherlam wemmi Is fatherlam wemmi Ozimishi Is fatherlam he sagus husi Mali naguach ni chilenan Tene me tacher now Specher balban ya brakam Sneelige me in dinner gold Ach mali tas one ni chilenan Is fatherlam wemmi Is fatherlam wemmi ozimishi Is fatherlam he sagas husi Mali naguach ni chilenan Cha menschen yaker wosh Snadine van ra nachtokenas Ni enin micham na gebroch Nu gojakach malwan ni chilenan Is fatherlam wemmi Is fatherlam wemmi ozimishi Is fatherlam he sagas husi Mali naguach ni chilenan Vi Michel lawer gain A harle ramsai el chevradoige Yenin micham na gebroch Nu gojakach malwan ni chilenan Is fatherlam wemmi Is fatherlam wemmi ozimishi Is fatherlam he sagas husi Mali naguach ni chilenan Is fatherlam wemmi Is fatherlam wemmi ozimishi Is fatherlam he sagas husi Mali naguach ni chilenan Mali naguach ni chilenan It's been a Mali naguach ni chilenan Lovely song. It's a mix kind of a modern / traditional song. Oh my god, so claustrophobic. Now we're back out. I was wrapped around there. Okay. Nearly fell down. May 1st is a holiday in Germany, a lot of different traditions. So stuff open summer. Oh yeah, sorry, actually I read all that there already. You guys need to go to La Fête de la Musique one year. They'll have a play there, and you'll enjoy it so much. Some of the bigger cities have music that goes on all night. Whereabouts is that, Hazelnut? La Fête de la Musique. Sounds, well, it is in French, so I'm guessing It's that. Even the small hamlets will have concerts or something. Excellent. Do you still accept PayPal donations? Yes, actually. Thank you very much. That would be wonderful. We do indeed. There is a tip jar right here. If you'd like to tip the band, we are currently recording at the moment, songs and stuff, of course, the whole has to be recording, and the tip jar would go an awful long way for that. So do thank you very much. There's two ways to access the tip jar. You can scan the QR code here with your phone or whatever, if you're watching on the screen or like on YouTube or something on your telly or whatever, or you can go to paypal.me/Linn, and there should be a little a tip jar ready to rock there. So thank you all so much, very much appreciate it. It's more agam a. So is more agam a means I appreciate it. It's more agam a. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Sorry about that. Yeah. So is more agam a. Gora mil mahagui. Thank you so much. Where else are we going? May 1st is Labour Day in Sweden. I just lived outside Nimes for 4 years and Perpignan for another 4 years. Spent many summers in Aix-en-Provence. I've heard a lot of Aix-en-Provence, and I've heard it's a beautiful place. A friend of mine goes there quite a bit. Yeah. Somebody else actually asked for a bit of Finawilla. I'm not sure how that's going to sound, just me and the guitar, but sure, look, I'll give it a go. Yeah, so here's a very uncomfortable version of Finawilla, which certainly wasn't designed for one man and a guitar. But look, for anyone out there who has any interest in the song is originally like kind of a Scots Gaelic song. Which means the same as we say that we don't say we translated it, we say we kind of converted it, because the two languages are so close, Scots Gaelic and Irish, that we just there wasn't really much translating involved. It was just changing the words, because there's a lot of words in Scots Gaelic and Irish Gaelic that are basically the same, and we just had to pick the ones that were Irish and not Scots, you know what I mean? So that was pretty much it. So this is so when we listened to the song a good few times, we loved it. We used to do it for different shows and that, kind of a cappella, and then we decided it would be cool to do kind of like a worked out version. Shellin' the man, yellin' the man, yellin' the man, a bachan via Finawilla. The man, yellin' the man, yellin' the man, a bachan via Finawilla. Dortsen gawa, fehme dortsen gawa, fogme dortsen gawa, and all of you dortsen skibble. Gongok she churcherach, shellin' the man, yellin' the man, yellin' the man, a bachan via Finawilla. The man, yellin' the man, yellin' the man, a bachan via Finawilla. Yenach she brosses na fuilini, yenach she brosses na mangachi do, likini bagan amara. Chalakik she tamal taring. Gunjach na links on, shellin' the man, yellin' the man, yellin' the man, a bachan via Finawilla. The man, yellin' the man, yellin' the man, a bachan via Finawilla. Nita the hanyan shaw, nita the hanyan shaw, nita the hanyan shaw, like a cheatam and a tarring. Coconyacht and Linsagon, Shalin the man, Yelling the man, Yelling the man, Bachan be a Fendawella, the man, Yelling the man, Yelling the man, Bachan be a Fendawella, the man, Yelling the man, Yelling the man, Bachan be a Fendawella, the man, Yelling the man, Yelling the man, Bachan be a Fendawella, the man, Yelling the man, Yelling the man, Bachan be a Fendawella, the man, Yelling the man, Yelling the man, Bachan be a Fendawella, the man, Yelling the man, Yelling the man, Bachan be a Fendawella, the man, Yelling the man, Yelling the man, Bachan be a Fendawella. Yelling the man, Yelling the man, Bachan be a Fendawella, the man, Yelling the man, Yelling the man, Bachan be a Fendawella, the man, Yelling the man, Yelling the man, Bachan be a Fendawella, the man, Yelling the man, Yelling the man, Bachan be a Fendawella, Yelling the man, Yelling the man, Bachan be a Fendawella, the man, Yelling the man, Yelling the man, Bachan be a Fendawella, the man, Yelling the man, Yelling the man, Bachan be a Fendawella. That is Fendawella. Well, a version of it just on my own, which is not, kind of needs the drums really, doesn't it? But yeah, so you could record singing, you could have a great choir. I'm sure we would, Bettina. For sure. I'm still going to record a duet with Barbara Streisand. If I was going to record a duet with Barbara Streisand, that would be unbelievable. Right. It says my battery's low, maybe I don't have it plugged in. That's what I did have it plugged in. Last thing I would want now is for the battery to go here. So I'll make sure it's plugged in. Looks pretty plugged in to me. Oh, 1 second. It was plugged in, but the switch wasn't on the wall. So that was the problem there. Yeah, so let's have a look through and see. She moved through the fair. Jesus, I haven't done that one in a while. I could give it a crack. I can give it a go. Jeez, I can't remember what key or anything I did it in. Right. Right, let's have a look and see. Thank you for the request, though. She moved through the fair. Right. I just realised I still had the on the reverb, so it should be off now. What did I do them before? To me. No, that wasn't that. Jesus, I can't remember. I'm so sorry. I can't remember what key I did it in. So that would be bad news if I was to start in the wrong key because it's pretty high. What way this car didn't do this? It was terrible. No. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do this, to be honest. I need a bit more time to figure it out. If I could just remember the key I did it in, I would probably help. Was it in D? To me, my mother, mine, and my father's done your lack of kind. He went away from me. He did say, it will not be long, love, till our wedding day. She stepped away from me, and she moved through the fair, and fondly I watched her go here and go there. Then she went her way homeward, with one star away, as the sun in the evening moves over the lake. The people were saying no to her way, but one has a sorrow that never was said. And I smiled as she passed with her goods and her gear, and that was the last that I saw, oh, of my dear. I dreamt it last night that my young love came in, so softly she entered, her feet made no din. She came close beside me, and this she did say, it will not be long, love, till our wedding day. No, it will not be long, love, till our wedding day. 19 when they came to town, they calling the summer of love. They were burning babies, burning flags, their hawks against the doves. I took a job in the steamy down on Caltram Street. I fell in love with the laundry girl that was working next to me. She was a rare thing, fine as a bee's wing, so fine the breath of wind might blow her away. She was a lost child, she was running wild. She said, as long as there's no price in love, I'll stay. You wouldn't want me any other way. Brown hair zigzag around her face and a look of half surprise, like a fox caught in the headlights. There was animal in her eyes. She said, young man, oh can't you see I'm not the factory kind, and if you don't take me out of here I'll surely lose my mind. She was a rare thing, fine as a bee's wing, so fine the breath of wind might blow her away. She was a lost child, she was running wild. She said, as long as there's no price in love, I'll stay. You wouldn't want me any other way. We bust around the market towns through picking down in Kent, and how we could tinker lamps and pots and knives wherever we went. And I said that we might settle down and get a few acres dug, with a fire burning in the hearth and babbies on the road. She said, oh man, you foolish man, it surely sounds like hell. Might be lord of half the world, but you'll not own me as well. She was a rare thing, fine as a bee's wing, so fine a breath of wind might blow her away. She was a lost child, she was running wild. She said, as long as there's no price in love, I'll stay. You wouldn't want me any other way. We were camping down the Gower one time, the work was pretty good. She thought we shouldn't wait for frost, and I thought maybe we should. We were drinking more in those days, and tempers reached a pitch. Well, like a fool I let her run away with the rambling ditch. At last I heard she's sleeping now, down in Derby Beat, with a white horse in her hip pocket, and a wolf hound at her feet. And they say she even married once a man named Romany Brown, but even a gypsy caravan's too much like settling down. And they say her flower is faded now, hard weather and hard booze. Maybe that's the price you pay for the chains that you refuse. She was a rare thing, fine as a bee's wing, so fine the breath of wind might blow her away. She was a lost child, she was running wild. She said, as long as there's no price in love, I'll stay. She was a rare thing, fine as a bee's wing, and I miss her more than ever words could say. If I could just taste all of her wildness now, if I could hold her in my arms today, I wouldn't want her any other way. Oh, that was a little bit of She Moved Through the Fair, and then also a little bit of Beidh. Yeah, so I did it in a Beidh in a different key. I usually do it in the key of F or E, but that was in D. Don't know if this is possible as a request, but I'd love to hear the Wellerman. Oh God, I actually don't know the Wellerman. The Boxer, potentially, I could do. There was a question there about, is @Linn on PayPal a correct place to send tips? Yes, I think so. I'll get up the QR code again. I think so, because our username seems to be Linn, if you can kind of see here, because it's paypal.me/Linn. So I actually don't know about the @ thing, to be honest. But if you scan this QR code right here, it will bring you to our little tip jar. Or if you type in paypal.me/Linn, that will also work. So thank you so much. It's very much appreciated. We are, as we said, we're recording. We have 2 songs pretty much done, and we're moving on to some more very soon. So thank you all so much for your tips. We really appreciate it, and it helps us do what we're doing. So thank you. The Boxer is one that I should be able to wangle together, considering I've done it before. I should know the words. So most of them anyway. I'll just get them up here just to be sure. What is that far? I am just a poor boy, though my story is seldom told. I have squandered my resistance for a pocket full of mumbles, such are promises. All lies and jest, still a man hears what he wants to hear and disregards the rest. When I left my home and family, I was no more than a boy in the company of strangers, in the quiet of the railway station, running scared, laying low, seeking out the poorer quarters where the rugged people go, looking for the places only they would know. Lie, 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 lie. La 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 la. Asking only workman's wages, I go looking for a job, but I get no offers. Just to come on from the whores on 7th Avenue. I do declare there are times I was so lonesome that I took some comfort there. Asking only workmen, and I'm laying out my winter clothes. I'm wishing I was gone, going home, where the New York City winters are bleeding me, going home. Lie, lie, lie. Lie, 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 lie. In the clearing stands a boxer and a fighter by his trade, and he carries the reminders of every glove that laid him down or cut him till he cried out in his anger and his shame. I am leaving, but the fighter still remains. La 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 la. lie, 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 lie. La 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 la. So that was a bit of The Boxer by Simon and Garfunkel. Tásúil am gur hainneann ceantin líb. Yeah, so I'll try to get back into the chat again, see what else has been here. I really like when you do Beidh a little more softly. Yes, I actually do too, to be honest, Margaret. I think it's actually quite nice. I might do it a little bit more softly like that more often. I suppose like there's two things really. If I had Kev and we were playing a kind of an upbeat dung kind of version of it, you know, like 19 when I came to town, they call it the summer of love. You know, there's a bit of crack of that, you know, if you're in a pub or whatever. But then for a setting like this, where it's a bit more like intimate, it's kind of nice to do. 19 when I came to town, they call it the summer of love. And kind of focus a bit more on the story, which I think is yeah, I agree. I think I might break into my terrible banjo playing not lesson, but humiliation attempt. Do you know what I've actually done as well? This is a ukulele, as people know, but I bought these special strings for the ukulele that now have it tuned as if it's a mandolin or a banjo. So it's kind of like, but the tuning isn't great, doesn't stay in tune. Yeah, so like it's basically, the idea is because if I'm playing this thing, I'm playing the banjo or trying to play the banjo, and keep in mind I am very much a beginner, I'm very much a learner, I'm very shit. It can get quite frustrating for other people, so I have a ukulele that I don't really use it that much anyway, that I have put kind of very soft strings. But I'm going to try this tune. It's a tune called By a While, and it was written by Linn, as far as I'm aware. So that's what the Google tells me. And Kev, we played in our set quite a bit. Kev plays it, and that's the reason why I learned it, because I really liked it. I don't know if I'm doing it the right way or anything, but it seems close enough. So I'm going to give it a go. There will undoubtedly be mistakes, and I'm only going to do one because I wouldn't like to, what's the word I'm looking for? Not expose you to, but like where you force someone to listen to something. Yeah, that word, my vocabulary has gone, but I will. I'm gonna go. It's a lovely tune called By a While, and here's a shite version of it. Terrible. But we're getting there. I know that all the notes. I know what order they're supposed to be in. I just can't do it yet without making mistakes. The hardest thing I find, is actually just doing it to a kind of a metronome. It's like if I make a little mistake, how to just kind of fucking keep going and come back in on the right place. Like, I don't know. Here's a little shitty ukulele with a shoestring as the thing. I don't know if you can hear that. Yeah, so making a mistake and trying to come back in with at the right place and stuff like that, without just, if I make a mistake, I try and go and redo it. But I think I'm better off to just to keep going, because my goal is to be able to sit into a session somewhere and play along with other people, and if people know that tune, that I can kind of come in and do as much as I can. But I need, in that setting, I need to be able to just play through any mistakes that I do make and try and latch back into it, So request buy me time. Yes, actually I can do that. And there is a request for David Gray's Babylon. David Gray was playing Limerick recently, so I think I might do that. Play it. Get out the old standard guitar. So you see I've got two guitars. One is in dad guitar, one is in standard. But right, let's get cracking. So, David Gray, yeah, what a man. Yeah, I think he did quite well he's English, but he did quite well in Ireland. I think Ireland particularly liked him. So so he can, I don't know, he does quite well here. Hazelnut and a few others from across the water. What David Gray, I'm sure, is a massively kind of well-known, popular singer over there, I'm guessing. But then again, I don't know what's the crack with the new generation or anything. Jesus Christ, this is so out of tune when I put the capo on. Right. Friday night I'm going nowhere. Oh yeah. Friday night I'm going nowhere. All the lights are changing green to red. Turning over TV stations, situations running through my head. Looking back to time, it's clear that I've been blind, been a fool. To open up my heart to all that jealousy, that bitterness, that ridicule. Saturday I'm running wild, and all the lights are changing red to green. Moving through the crowds, I'm pushing chemicals all rushing through my bloodstream. I only wish that you were here. I'm seeing it so clear. I've been afraid to show you how I really feel. Admit to some of those bad mistakes I've made. If you want it, just come and get it. For crying out loud, love that I was giving you was never in doubt. Let go your heart, let go your head, feel it now. Let go Monday all the lights of London shine, and the sky is faded red to blue. We're kicking through the autumn leaves, I'm wondering where it is you might be going to. Turning back for home, you know I'm feeling so alone. I can't believe climbing on the stair, I turn around to see you smiling there in front of me. And if you want it, just come and get it, for crying out loud. The love that I was giving you was never in doubt. Let go your, let go your head and feel it now. Let go your, let go your head and feel it now. Let go your head, let go. Let go your head and feel it now. Babylon. So, yeah, Hazelnut, I know that you're a Chelsea fan, and you guys are pretty much into the Conference League final as far as I can remember from last night. And United won 3-0 against Bilbao last night, which I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting it to be such a good win. So yeah, that was great night. That was part of the reason why I wasn't on here last night. Another part of the reason was there was a surprise 21st for Lisa's cousin, so I had to go to that. I was intending on coming out and sticking up a TV and that kind of thing, but I know that their darling's name is through the barony. Her features, they were famous. If we loved her, who is there to blame us? For wasn't she the pride of Petrovore? But her beauty made us all so shy, and devil a man among us could look her in the eye. Boys, oh boys, now that's the reason why we're yearning for the pride of Petrovore. Eileen, oh, my heart is growing grey ever since the day you wandered far away. Eileen, oh, there's good fish in the sea, but there's none of them like the pride of Petrovore. Friday at the fair of Ballintubber, Eileen met McGrath the cattle jobber. I'd like to set me marking to the robber, for he stole away the pride of Petrovore. He never seemed to see the girl at all, even when she ogled him from underneath her shawl. Looking big and masterful, and he was looking small, most provoking for the pride of Petrovore. Eileen, oh, my heart is growing grey ever since the day you wandered far away. Eileen, oh, there's good fish in the sea, but there's none of them like the pride of Petrovore. Boys, oh boys, with faith is hard to grapple. Of me eye, 'twas Eileen was the apple. Now to see her walking to the chapel, the hardest featured man in Petrovore. Oh now boys, this is all I have to say. Oh, when you do your courting and making no display, if you want them to run after you, just look the other way, for they're mostly like the pride of Petrivore. I lean on, me heart is growing grey, ever since the day you wandered far away. I lean on, there's good fish in the sea, but there's none of them like the pride of Petrivore. I lean on, me heart is growing grey, ever since the day you wandered far away. I lean on, there's good fish in the sea, but there's none of them like the pride of Petrivore. I lean on, my heart is growing grey, ever since the day you wandered far away. I lean on, there's good fish in the sea, but there's none of them like the pride of Petra. None of them like the pride of Petra. None of them like the pride of Petrivore. Yay! So, Sinna Oran dar bhenim Eileen Oak agus Oran scrífa ag Percy French as Roscommon from Roscommon. Now here we go. The banjo, yes. Oh, sorry, I'm only back there now at the moment looking at these. I'm starting to hear banjo all over the place now, or maybe it's my algorithm. Oh, like, yeah, maybe it is. I'm sorry about that, Russell. I'm sorry about that. But there seems to be a bad influence on chat. Beeswing on the didgeridoo. She was a rare thing, fine as a bee's wing. Find the better when I blow away. There you go. That's a little shitty didgeridoo I have. Dirty old town on the didgeridoo. No. Although didgeridoo would probably be good for that one because it's dirty old town would be like. But I could probably do banjo. I wonder. Probably do dirty old town. See, banjo playing now, I'm just going to play a few chords, so that bit's easy. Just need to make sure I know all the chords. I met my love by the gasworks wall. I dreamed a dream by the old canal. I kissed my girl by the factory wall. Dirty old town, dirty old town. The clouds are drifting across the moon. Cats are prowling on their beat. There springs a girl on the streets at night. Dirty old town, dirty old town. I heard a siren coming from the docks. I saw a train set the night on fire. I smelt the spring on the smoky wind. Dirty old town was a dirty old town. I'm gonna make me a good sharp axe, shining steel, tempered by the fire. I'll chop you down like an old dead tree. Dirty dirty old town, dirty old town. I met my love by the gasworks wall. I dreamed a dream by the old canal. I kissed my girl by the factory wall. Dirty old town, dirty old town. It was a dirty old town, was a dirty old town. Okay, not quite the didgeridoo, but a little banjo version of it. Let's see what other requests we have in. Getting better. Is that just the I don't know about that now, to be honest with you. But if you do feel crazy and you want to tip for these very below average performances of classic songs, you can do so with the tip jar. paypal.me/Linn. Type that into your little URL and it should pop up. Or you can get your phone and scan this QR code here, and that will bring you straight to the tip jar. And I thank you in advance for all your support and for tipping, because it's we're in the studio, as I said, recording songs at the moment, and it's a great help. It really is. Do you find sessions are always instrumental? I like when they combine instrumental with some vocals. So mostly mostly you'd have sessions that are, there'd be a slam more tunes, to be good tunes, and then they'd have a song or two, and they'd have more tunes, and they'd have a song or two, and then more tunes. Yeah, that's usually the way the sessions go from what I can see. But you might get some sessions that are just instrumental, or some sessions that are heavier linked with the songs. Another, I suppose, thing is that you'd start off with all the tunes and stuff like that, and people would be drinking away and listening to the tunes, and that would go on for a long time, and then songs would start to come in, and then by the end of it, when people are fairly well on it, the song to tune ratio tends to favour songs a bit more, I think. It depends. Look, every session is different. I feel like most of them tend to have a little bit of a mix, though. That's only my own experience, though. The new generation, he says. I don't know. I can't even remember what I was talking about there. Babylon. So funny story about that John Denver song that is so popular in Ireland, Country Roads, is actually a song about Virginia, not West Virginia, but it didn't fit lyrically. There you go. Didn't know that. To be honest, I wouldn't know the difference between Virginia or West Virginia, really, because I've never been. He played the Chicago Theatre a couple months ago, which is about 3,200. Is that that was John Denver, was it? I'm guessing. Yeah, that song Country Roads is huge over here, and it's actually, I suppose, Man United supporters use it as well, so you should probably sing that. Country Roads. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like a breeze. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads. I tell you, John Denver, he came to Cork many years ago. If you look up on YouTube, he was playing in Cork, and he sang, Annie's song. You fill up my senses. That one. Well, he sang that as Gaeilge. He sang it in Irish, which was pretty class. So do have a look up, Fill Up My Senses in Irish. Lean to my head fee, I think is what he sang. And he did a really good job, and he must have learned the whole thing off, because I didn't see him reading it. So, on the job. Beidh and the Gang. Okay to request Buy Me Time. It's my favourite song to at least twice a day. Okay, I will do that. This is Alexandro Alejandro González Guerrero. Hola amigo, ¿cómo estás? Caught inside, it's a hollow feeling, faded light and I'm scared to open up my eyes. 1 foot first, with a sigh, into the sun to cast my shadow behind. Oh, and it seems so far away, my flatty heart should not dismay. Beyond this wall, there is a hill, blushing in the evening still. Oh, buy me time, let me go. Gotta push away to watch this fire burn out. It's always something, it's always more. Gotta push away to watch this fire burn out. Ní beim fairlach, Mohim good train, Scalam free, seeker till a lemolain. Ní mé an gadi, ní him maray. Oh, shots of phone, brisha back on Wednesday crave. Oh, by the glass, let him go. Brewery, let's on tennis yours. The goody tiller, going smooth. Got a brewery, let's on tennis yours. Oh. In earnest I try tame the beast, and shadows can't be cast without a glow at very least. And armed and prepped and stoked the flames, but I need a while to navigate my way through this here maze. So buy me time, it's a simple plea, an attitude that's built and shaped by pure necessity. I struggle through, and I dare to dream, but nostalgia really isn't what it used to be. Nostalgia really isn't what it used to be. No, nostalgia really isn't what it used to be. Oh, buy me time, let me go. Gotta push away to watch this fire burn out. There's always something, there's always more. Gotta push away to watch this fire burn out. Oh, buy me glass, let 'em go. Brewery, let's go to the shores. A goody tiller, going smooth. Not a brewery, let's run to the shores. Not a brewery, let's run to the shores. Binna, buy me time. Shikanala. Shikanala Devanam. Open my eyes. Turn along the drive to the coast, I lose myself on hills lost to the roads. I feel the air start to change in my nose, and I think I'm there. I guess I can open my eyes, see what I find. Step over the road to the path, I feel a shoulder knock against me as it passes. I turn in anger and decide to let it drift. This is a challenge for me. I'll be better, open my eyes, see what I find. Staring tall, my head's in bits. Why can't we stand for all of this? I can't stop thinking about the loss of innocence, and it's hard to breathe under the weight of what is fixed. Open my eyes, see what I find. Standing tall, my head's in bits. Why can't we stand for all of this? I can't stop thinking about the loss of innocence, and it's hard to breathe. Oh, it's hard to breathe. I take a turn along the drive to the coast, I lose myself on hills lost to the roads. String gun. Those G's. So Binna open my eyes and shin agus in can rivet ma by me time. Must be a dodgy pack of strings that I got there, because they're just smashing away and going out of tune and everything. And I know that I'm pretty bad at breaking strings, but I feel like there's a bit more going on. But anyway, I don't know. So Gurmila Mahagi. There is if you fancy tipping the band for, we're in the studio at the moment again, and as I said, and it's all oh yeah. I'm still riding high on the women's team win the league title on Wednesday, and us all both getting through to the European Conference. Oh yes, of course. That's good. Congratulations on that. Congratulations on that, isn't it? But yeah. So the tip jar is here. PayPal.me/Sholin, or you can just scan the QR code with your phone if you're maybe watching on like YouTube or Facebook or something. You've got your phone handy as well. But yeah. So thank you all so much. We really appreciate that, all of us. The lads obviously send their wishes, but they are otherwise engaged today, which is happening. Um, yes, that's Buy Me Time for Beidh and the gang. What's Blue is the Eye from Ye Vagabonds. I'm literally just after smashing the guitar, but maybe I can tune the other one. I haven't done that one in a while, actually. I have to tune this up to standard because the other one is now decommissioned. Alright, so let's see if we can get this going. So Blue is the Eye, a beautiful song from Ye Vagabonds. Do 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 do. Right. What's going on there now? A crack in the sky lends light to the dark. The wind blows the ember echo from the hearth. You carry it proudly to ditches and trees, across the horizon to lie down and sleep. Lie down and sleep. Sleep well, my darling. Blue is the eye, watches over the sea. Lie down and sleep. Sleep well, my darling. Blue is the eye that looks after thee. Over the ocean toward a new world, the city, the island, the tear in the pearl. A boat on the water casts out a clear eye. The darkness beneath this is teeming with life. Lie down and sleep. Sleep well, my darling. Blue is the eye, watches over the sea. Lie down and sleep. Sleep well, my darling. Blue is the eye that looks after thee. What hand did the fire from the heart on the hill? The coal and the ember, they glow still. Hello, monkey. Songs to the stranger, familiar and clear, ring out in chorus for all you hold dear. Lie down and sleep, sleep well, my darling. Blue is the eye watches over the sea. Lie down and sleep, sleep well, my darling. Blue is the eye that looks after thee. A flash in the dark, glimmer silver and blue, breaches the waves for a moment or two, moves away slowly back into the deep. Blue is the eye watches over the sea. Lie down and sleep, sleep well, my darling. Blue is the eye watches over the sea. Lie down and sleep, sleep well, my darling. Blue is the eye that looks after thee. Lie down and sleep, sleep well, my darling. Blue is the eye watches over the sea. Lie down and sleep, sleep well, my darling. Blue is the eye that looks after thee. Blue is the Eye. Yeah, I think it's called Blue is the Eye. Blue is the Eye by Ye Vagabonds. Auron Alden, Auron Gurmalam Gomorwar. Yeah. So I'm gonna check through. Stefan, I have a serious request. Please come to Shenandoah Valley. Shenandoah Valley. From Utah, directly from the Isle of Man. My genealogy is Manx, English, Welsh, Scottish. Nice. Utah, very nice. So, yeah, Manx. I'd love to visit the Isle of Man. I haven't been to the Isle of Man ever. I need to go. It's like Billy Joel, you have no idea how many actually really good hits they had. Yeah, agreed. So many. I'm sorry, I'm scanning through this here, trying to catch some crimes against Skyrim and her people. What was that about? I used to play Skyrim actually back in the day. I broke my knee, so you can see a sort of a nasty old scar from it there. Maybe I don't know if you can see it there, but years ago I broke my kneecap, and I just sat on the couch and played Skyrim for about 10 weeks while it was healing. Best 10 weeks of my life. Who wrote this? It was a pure collaborative effort to all play a part. It's a great song. Hazelnut, you're asking about a song that I played 10 minutes ago. What one was it? Was it Buy Me Time? That you're asking about? Because if it is, it was a collective effort. So we were chatting, we were in a room, and I was saying to the lads that I had a kind of a chord progression and a rough idea of a melody. But it was only kind of just thought up in those 10 minutes, and we were just kind of jamming it out or whatever. And I was like, oh my god, I have a set of lyrics here that I wrote and haven't really done anything with. do you want to see if they fit? I was like, yeah. So we just took them out and we went through them all and kind of, made a bit of wiggle room and stuff for them to fit into the song. And then we had the song. The whole song was written in like 25 minutes or something, which is mad because it's oh yeah, sugar. It's still called Thank Folks Thursday, isn't it? Damn, I forgot to change that to Friday. But it was written in about 25 minutes by Kev. Was in there with the accordion playing out the riffs and stuff like that too. So, and then Keith came in and did the bass and a few other bits and stuff and some of the harmony lines and that kind of thing. And my God, yeah, it just came together so quickly. Could you sing something in Gaelic? Yes, I could, of course. Absolutely. Cidian sma, Sgailge. Where's the other the Casu Kalinzas Rum and weakness na draw Lu up na Culles Gleshawood Evelgrim law She on Fragidu Shilam Go Cune Agus Gotlaw Táden ceol na galles bagamis an sushin ban. Is ma vin tulam, bilam as toidin chri. Is ma vin tulam, bilam os kodti. Is ma vin tulam skarlam Gachorlach yedchri She molein lefun Nachlam de dunetu marvri Agus chorins chrans raun Sheol go down so great Agus ceol in the basin the park na sides was and fair. Chudin crúr neach spoyesha is belufere hulri fair. Agus deil on amach le banach lenach eishin hein. Sma vin tulam Bilam as doidin chri Sma vin tulam Bilam os kodti Sma vin tulam skarlam Gachorlach yedchri Shimalein lefun Nachlam de dunetu marvri. So Shin Blashabeg Garav go Oran Dervan Cas and Tugan. So Cas and Tugan is the name of that song, and it has been there's many different versions, I suppose. There's versions that come from the west, from the north, and from the south. And when we recorded it on our album Anuas, which I got right here, little bad boy. It's the third track on the album. We did a cover and acapella version, and we kind of took the pieces that we knew from listening to, and we added kind of a verse that was kind of common to them all. The ones we thought those ones that were they were kind of the most commonly heard, whatever. So, introducing to You Vagabonds, they're class. They're absolutely class. The You Vagabonds are a savage band. I listen to them regularly and really, really enjoy listening to their music. If you go onto my Instagram as well, I posted up there today. I might check it up again somewhere. It was from what do you call it? I can't think of their names, but it was on TG Carr Trad. You should definitely follow all the TG Carr stuff online. There's TG Carr Trad, and there's just TG Carr Beginner Alta. Or if you have kids and you're looking to raise them through a bit of Irish or anything like that, this TG Carr app that you can get on like Fire Stick or your TV or whatever. And this Coola Cahet is the name of all kids shows and stuff. It's brilliant, absolutely brilliant, beautiful, lovely kind of like shows that are really nice for kids to look at. And there's loads of cool stuff on TG4. TG4 is like, I think, my favourite station in Ireland. Like, not even aside from the fact that it's a Skylte, you know, just the fact that the stuff they put up is really, really good. Yeah, so I'm trying to think now, where are we? So buy me time. I'm just trying to reading through some of the comments. I'm not sure if you have decided on a final name for it yet, but interesting. Alright, buy me time too. Oh, sorry, Hazelnut, you were asking about the other song, which is Open My Eyes. Yes, so that was part of a session that we did down in Kerry. We went to a house in Kerry that Kev's brother has, and we just kind of went in there for a couple of days and stuff, and we all sat around writing and recording, and a chunk of songs came out from it, and that was one of them. So yes, collaborative effort between myself, Kev, Dahi and Keith. We kind of have a method kind of where we kind of do bits and pieces on our own and then come together and share and try and put stuff together, quite similarly actually to how we did Buy Me Time. So yeah, so that was another one of those songs with that. That one in particular, I had lyrics from that. I actually had a completely different melody to them, the lyrics, and I can't even remember what that melody was. It's on a phone. It's on a phone recording somewhere. But and then there was another set of chords that was floating around, and we started playing those chords and stuff, and like that again, kind of the lyrics of a certain. We had like certain, groupings. So like we had feelings, and then we had topics and lyrics and stuff, and that song then was like in a certain bracket, and certain chords kind of went with that. Came together, and then Kev wrote the riff bit that's gone into it, and then went into studio with Ben, and it's sounding class. I'm really, really looking forward to getting it out there. It's gonna be good. I'm really there's that, and there's another one called Break Bread, which is kind of hard to do. Again, it's whatever about that one. Break Bread is quite heavy on the instrumental. It's a real energy kind of one. It's and we're kind of playing around with it. So anyone who's at the gigs would have heard it. Sweat laced, rocks placed, building up to the top of the hill. A ravenous, cavernous look of a badger so spread thin. A closed fist, taut mist, cooling the salt in your chin. What are you saying? Now not the pain for the messing. And then it kind of goes. Like that, and yeah, it's cool. And then the chorus is the shout, sing to the crowd, carry your arms in your head. Now is the time to swivel and dine and break bread. That's the lower one. And then when it gets to the end, it goes up for the shout, sing to the crowd, carry your arms in your head. Now is the time to swivel and dine and break bread. Up for the shout, sing to the crowd, carry your arms in your head. Now is the time to swivel and dine and break bread. That's it, yeah. I'm not going to do the whole thing because it's basically mostly instrumental, and it's fun, it's energy, it's jumping, it's drums, it's Kev ripping it. And then the chorus is everyone sings up for the shout, sing to the crowd, carry your arms in your head. Now is the time to swivel and dine and break bread. Yeah, it's cool. It's good fun. Really, really fun to play. So that one has been recorded as well. So, and then all songs will be, obviously, when they're released, they will be in both languages. That's the same pattern that we'll have. So watch the movie Brooklyn there, beautiful rendition of the song. Yes, it's in the song. Linn sings it from The Gloaming. Another band that I would hugely recommend would be The Gloaming. Oh, come on, and so Linn. Class. They're just class. TG4 showed an all Western movie, and that was something I can understand. Yeah, they do that actually. They have a lot of movies like that. Russell, you're going to release Open My Eyes as a single before the new album? Yeah, so I don't know what we're going to do this time around, to be honest. We're just kind of focusing on getting songs down and recorded and stuff, and getting a a bunch of them together, and then I think we'll decide on what we'll do releasing wise after that, but yeah, it's interesting because like before what we were doing was we were kind of like writing and recording and building up to an album and then putting them all, and maybe it's going to be a similar time this time, but I kind of feel like might be an idea to do a load of single releases, and then come together with the album at the end. Maybe do like 5 or 6 or 7 single releases every, put out one, and then do a bit of promotion thing on that. Couple of months, put out another one, and then towards the end, then come back with an album. I think that could be an idea, but we have to just wait and see. We're going to get them recorded first. Will Con be drumming on these tracks? No, it's Ben drumming on these ones actually, so it's a little different to the one. It's a slightly different kind of feel the way we're recording them as well too. So we're just going for something different, to trying out a new way. And we look forward to it because we're recording with Ben as well this time, which is great. Look, it's nice to work with different people in different settings. Ben has been our drummer for ages, but like he's a producer. He's a brilliant producer here in Limerick, so it suits us. Sorry, reverb on the whole time there. So it definitely suits us to work with him. And like James was absolutely amazing too. Just being spread out, it's cool. We just want to try something different. Yeah, so that is that's pretty much it. I got a comment. I'm actually after going nearly 40 minutes over time. But gur mil mahagaí as fad as Leimtir Stach agus Brandwering. Is Ben playing live with you guys this summer, or Ryan? Ben is coming with us this time. He's free this time to come. Ryan is an amazing drummer, but he was deputising for Ben last year. So amazing drummer though. He's a really, really great guy. But we have Ben back for this tour, so really looking forward to it. Which is great. So yeah, I might Kirch Masuas let or on the wall and Beidh. Not sure what to finish up with. If anyone has any ideas, I'll have a look through my list, wherever my list is gone. That's the wrong one. But yeah, it was great to chat to you guys. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Again, if anyone wants to, if you feel the ability to tip, we've got the tip jar right here. QR code here will bring you straight to our tip jar on PayPal, or if you want to just type in paypal.me/Linn, either or. So gur mil mahagaí as cúna horchana sin. I might Kirch na suas Beidh le. Just have a look at the list. Sure, I'll do random one. Haven't done it in a long time. Oh yeah, I can do it. It's tuned. So this is a short or on their Hamil Tamil Fada far Nachholer and Seela Hilla for boss Rolua. Man by the name of Mick Christopher wrote this song and performed the song, and he died very young, I think in an accident. I don't really know, to be honest. I think it was an accident out abroad, but where we used to base ourselves was in a suburb of Dublin called Clondalkin. And Mick Christopher was from Clondalkin, and Brian, who we used to work with, he knew him quite well. So yeah, he's a big man around the scene, the music scene, Mick Christopher. So, and this is a class song that we grew up listening to. So I need to get it right now. For the sun, for the light, for the right, and for the masters. Oh, we've come to be kind, to be warm. Here and after we've been out, but we're back, 'cause we're graced in these matters, and we'll rise. And we did a little love, but we won't. We make a sound for the mesto, make a little call to the right, to the ball and to the mast stop, and we fool around now and again. we're looking good, we're just as friends. But this is our heyday, baby. We're not gonna be afraid to shout. We can make our heyday last forever. Well, ain't that what it's all about? Oh, living in our own terrible way. And we like a little love, but a sign to get a little messed up, picking up the rules for the chimes, making up minds and making it last us, 'cause we live alone. Now we've grown and we know what we're after, and we'll rise. We fool around now and again, we're looking good, but just as friends. But this is our heyday, baby. We're not gonna be afraid to shout. We can make our heyday last forever. Well, ain't that what it's all about? Oh, living in our own terrible. We fool around now and again, we're looking good, just as friends. So we have ourselves a break, and when we're done, and when we come to our senses, and we'll rise, and we'll rise, 'cause this is our heyday, baby. We're not gonna be afraid to shout. It'll make our heyday last forever. Well, ain't that what it's all about? Oh, living, and this is our heyday, baby. This is our heyday, baby. This is our heyday, baby. Oh. That was Heyday by the mighty Mickey Christopher. It was in a Guinness ad as well many years ago. But yeah, Gurmila Mahagi, guys, thank you all. That's Shin Gun Tachten Shaw. Yeah, so look, we'll be chatting again next week, next Thursday hopefully. Or whenever. But yeah, Mila Buichas as Tunarstach, agus Tasulam freshen. Gumemit Nyan, Brunibug Swina Ian of Marial Winch in the Palestina, agus a maids Ata Ugul Arai and Shin, agus Gugunyoch Mudar Fad in our good Sminty. And we'll keep all the people from Palestine and particular Gaza in our thoughts with the horrors that are being inflicted on them at the moment. So yeah, Ta Sulam Gulch Gugamani Shin, agus Fekimaship on Tachten Shogun. Slán agus